From the north, I call Archangel Michael, Angel of Fire. I call forth the sword of truth, protection, and power. I ask for a blue cross in a blue circle of light. I call the warriors of the flame. From the east, I call Archangel Raphael, Angel of Air. I call the host of healing angels. From the south, I call Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Water. I call forth the golden chalice. From the west, I call Archangel Uriel, Angel of Earth. I call forth the tree of life. At the center, I call the light of the Christ, the great white brotherhood, the ascended masters, all of the guides, friends, teachers, and helpers who wish to be present. You are welcome. I ask that I may step aside and this message be conducted from the realms of light, and so it is. Beloved brothers and sisters of the earth, we are the Great White Brotherhood, and we speak to you this day at a time of great transformation upon this earth. It is time to change your values, to reconstruct systems which will bring harmony and everlasting peace to your world. You have lost the connection to the Earth Mother, to the animal kingdom, to the plant kingdom. You have forgotten that there is only one family of life, that a grasshopper or a worm is as important to the welfare of the whole as the most wealthy of the humans, or those with greatest status or power. So this virus, which has brought your world to a halt, is in fact bringing a great gift to you, to your family, to your community. And so what is of importance at this time is that you hear the message that the virus is bringing, that you do not just rush through this episode to have it over as soon as possible. It is rather to ask, what am I meant to learn from this experience? So consider now the changes that have happened in your life, your own life, during these weeks, when you have been confined to your home, perhaps alone, perhaps with your nearest and dearest. What have you found to be your greatest source of comfort? It is not your wealth. It is the connection with the people, the animals, the plants, the sunshine, the trees. Simple things that bring you joy. So this was the purpose of this virus, that you will be able to re-evaluate how you are spending your time. What are you giving priority to? And perhaps you will be able to restructure your life to have more connection, more love, more fulfillment, and less time following the illusion, wealth, status, power, investments. These really are secondary to the greatest treasure that you have, which is the love that you share in whatever way that enters into your life. So in the future time, when you look back to this time, you will give thanks, because you will see that this was your wake-up call. This was the opportunity where you redirected your life and are now living in a much more contented, fulfilled, and connected existence. Before you ever came into form, you were and you are a truly magnificent and powerful being of light. You came down into this little body and you went to sleep. You forgot who you were. You forgot why you were here. All of your life's journey from birth is an attempt to get back home to the light, to the source from which you came. And along that journey, there are certain times, there are certain events which have been opportunities for powerful teaching, reconnecting, re-evaluating. And this event, this coronavirus, is the greatest opportunity that humanity has experienced for many, many years. And so, we promise you that it is not a punishment. It is not sent to wipe out millions of humans. It is not a conspiracy by the so-called dark forces to gain control and to enslave the human race. No, it is simply a wake-up call for the children of the light to remember who you are, to step into all of your being as a co-creator of this world. You are not separate from the source. You are the source. And when you remember who you are, then simply by the power of your intention, you can create whatever you choose as your experience. If you want to continue suffering, you can do that. If you want to create heaven on earth for yourself and your loved ones, you can do that. You have the power. It is simply a matter of remembering and using your intention. This virus is coming at a time on the earth when the frequency of this planet has been dramatically lifted closer to the oneness, to all that is. So it is easier now than at any time in your living history to make that connection to the truth of who you are. So let us use this time. We wish now to bring forward our dear beloved Archangel Michael, who will guide you to raise your frequency and to call around yourself, your home, and your loved ones the blue flame of protection and purification, which will lift you up out of the lower frequencies of density, out of the fear, because it is fear, what you fear the most. That is what you are calling to yourself by that fear. So we ask you now to disconnect from any messages or broadcasts which are feeding the fear. The fear is what will allow this virus or other forms of contagion to enter your system. So just imagine yourself now to be walking high up in the mountains, all around you. Snowy white peaks are glistening in the sunlight. The golden sun is shining down. You are climbing one of the peaks. You are gliding very smoothly on a bed of soft snow. And there ahead of you on the snowfield is a beautiful blue shining being. His radiance fills the whole landscape. So you walk towards him across the white snowfield. You feel perfectly warm because the sun is shining down over your whole body. And as you come closer to this shining radiance, this blue light, you see the figure, Archangel Michael. A beautiful, clear blue flame surrounds him. And you can see his light shining within the flame. In his hand, he holds the sword of truth, the sword of cleansing, the sword that releases the past, that clears the way for you to step forward as the truth of your being. He beckons to you. And as you walk towards him, He invites you to step into that flame. So just feel yourself with Michael in the flame. He takes hold of your hand. He guides you in. And you stand before him, allowing yourself to be completely enfolded in this beautiful, clear blue flame of purification. Opening yourself, the deepest, darkest places of your being, all of your past, from this life, from all of your lives, the memories of pain, of suffering, the mistakes that you have made, that were the lessons for your soul to grow through. The harm you have done to others from ignorance. The harm you have done to yourself because of your old programs of unworthiness, of self-doubt, lack of self-love that allowed others to cause you harm because you believed that you deserved to suffer. So simply surrender all of this to the blue flame. Feel that flame inside your whole body. The muscles, the bones, the blood, the organs, the eyes, the ears, the mouth, into your lungs. Take the blue flame, soft, cleansing, purifying, releasing all of the old beliefs that have been holding you in suffering and separation. Here is the gift of Michael with the blue fire to cleanse the old. That blue flame is moving down through the intestines, through the stomach, through the liver and the spleen, moving down through the kidneys, through the reproductive organs, through the hips, the bones, the cartilage of the hips, moving down the legs, the muscles, the bones, the nerves, the blood vessels, and all the way down to your feet. Cleansing and clearing everything from the past which is holding the cellular memory of suffering and separation. So now your whole body is pure, is clear and clean, set free from the past. So let us now bring this flame to your home, to the place where you are sitting right now. So just feel yourself being transported with Archangel Michael in the blue flame. And it is coming down through the roof to the center of your home. And from there, the blue flame is expanding. It's going down underneath the house, to the foundations, to the basement. It is expanding out to encompass the walls. And it is traveling up over the roof to the upper levels. So now your whole house is completely enfolded in the blue flame. And as the flame is burning, any vibrations which are of the lower frequencies, the residue of the energies and the events that have been present in the house, the fear, the anger, resistance, resentment, grief. All of these energies, these emotions that are of a lower vibration, this is what will attract this virus or other forms of disease, distress, to enter your home. The shame, the guilt from childhood, where you were chastised or punished, often for being a child, for making mistakes, because you were a child, and those around you did not understand, because they were acting from their conditioning. So your holy innocence was taken from you, and it is time to be restored. So the blue flame is cleansing all of those vibrations of low frequency, removing them. And all of the entities, the lower astral beings, which cannot harm you, but they can bring your vibration down. They can influence your mind because they feed on fear. and they will infect you with fear. Or anger, because they feed off fear and anger. So let us clear all of those vibrations from your home. And then let us put a seal around your home. Because as those lower vibrations are cleansed, the vibration within your home is being lifted into the higher realms, into the planes of love and light, where there is only love, where there is peace. So let us now place a seal of blue fire around your home, so that only love, light, peace, and joy may enter here. So now it is your sacred responsibility, because this is your home. It is your sacred space. It is the temple that you as a being of light inhabit. So now it is your responsibility to monitor and to filter the frequencies that are allowed into your home. You are the keeper of the door. And we have just made the decree that only love, light, and peace may enter here. So we ask you to be vigilant, to monitor the news, the information that is coming into your home. If it is causing a reaction of fear in you or your families, then turn it off. Because the divine plan is perfect. There is nothing that you cannot do when you simply allow yourself to be all of your divine self. Then you have all of the powers of creation. So we simply ask you to use this opportunity to raise your frequency. How do we do that, you may ask? Simply open your heart. So let us now focus on your heart center. Just feel the beautiful white fire which came into your body before birth. It is the spark of the great ocean of light from which you came, from which your soul was born. You carry within you one little drop of the great flame, the ocean of love from which all of life was created, no matter what form it takes. All of life was born from the source, from the same substance. So just feel that flame now growing within your heart. Think of somebody or something that you love the most. What is it or who is it that you love the most? Just think of that person or that animal. And as you share your love with that person, just feel your heart opening, expanding, moving out towards that person. Feel that glow expanding to fill your whole body with love, so that your cup is full. It is full of love because you have love. And you are fortunate that you have someone or something in your life that you love. So feel that. Feel all of the love that you have for that person, filling you up. So nothing around you has changed in the last 3 minutes. Your outer circumstances are exactly the same, but feel the difference. When you fill your cup with love, then you are truly experiencing the gift of what it is to be a human. So just feel all of that love and expand it out. That same feeling, expand it out to your neighbors. Feel it traveling to all of the people around you, to the rest of your family, your friends, people who you connect with every day. Feel it traveling out to your town, spreading the love, raising the frequency of everything around you. It's very simple. It starts with the little flame in the heart. And then it expands and it spreads from your town to your country to the whole world. Imagine a world where every heart is open, where every cup is full, where every being is a being of love. This, beloved ones, is the new earth. This is what you are creating with every moment, with your thoughts, with your emotions. So remember to bring yourself back to this thought throughout your day. Create a little trigger for yourself. You can make it a code word, perhaps the person's name. And throughout the day, especially if you feel yourself going back into fear, anxiety, anger, stress, say that word and remember the love. Beloved ones, there is a plan for this earth. And this event, this coronavirus, is a most important marker in that plan. It is the turning point. It is the great awakening. In the beginning on the earth, all beings lived in oneness and harmony. So it's the time that is known to you as the land of Mu, Lemuria. And then humanity as a race, as a consciousness, chose to experience the fall, to experience suffering, so that they could grow as a soul, that they could return to love out of suffering and pain. And this was a great challenge and an opportunity to grow as a soul. And so the human race left the garden of love. They were not thrown out of the garden. This is a myth that is untrue. They walked out of paradise in order to grow as a soul. They chose to experience separation, duality, and suffering for the first time. But beloved ones, that was all part of the divine plan. And this now, this time, is the time of the return. It is the time when all who choose will return to that garden of love and create the new earth, the new world. It is your choice. Do you wish to remain in the old earth, which is falling away, which is based on fear, separation, anger? Or do you wish to live in the new earth, where there is only love? It is very simple. You just make that choice. I choose now love. I am choosing to live in my heart. I am choosing to respond to every event with love. I see all adversity as an opportunity to go deeper into love. I ask that my words be the voice of love. I ask that my deeds be the actions of love. I ask that my hands bring the touch of love. So, beloved ones, what do you choose? Do you choose to walk the way of love? Or do you choose to stay in hiding, in fear and anxiety? You were the one who chose to embody at this momentous time upon the earth, because this is the turning point. It is the great awakening where the whole earth is being restored to perfect love. These new children, these delightful little fairies, they have come to us from the realms of light. Many of them have not been in bodies before. They have come to lift us up with their laughter, with their love, and with their wisdom. These ones are fully connected to the source. They know who they are. They know why they are here. So let them guide you. Let them be your teachers. They follow the fairies, the unicorns. They live love, and they are showing you the way. So, beloved ones, do not fear. You are not alone. You have your loved ones, all the angels, all the spiritual hierarchy are here with you and for you. We walk with you now and always. It has been our great privilege and our great pleasure to walk with you this day. Know that Archangel Michael is here for you with his sword and with the blue flame. So if you wish to call upon him for protection and cleansing, he is always present. You may call at any time. Know that your house and your loved ones have been sealed protected and uplifted. We love you. We are you. In the name of the One, blessed be. As we have spoken, so it is.